Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Stamp Play, Stamping Sunday, and Die Cut with me Monday. I truly appreciate you joining me. I hope everyone's having a great day. These are all open collaborations. Stamp Play is hosted by Susan over at Susan's Heartstrings. Stamping Sunday is hosted by Thelma Hall. And Die Cut With Me Monday is hosted by Pebbles over at Koalitas Creations. I'm going to include all these ladies' channel in the description box below. Go pay them a visit. Give them some love and support and let them know I sent you. I've made a bunch of cards. I've done some stamping and die cutting, and I wanted to share them with you. This first grouping of cards I created a while back. I started out by making a masterboard from scraps, and then I cut them down to card front size, and then I stamped out my favorite teddy bear stamp, ran it through my scan and cut because it cuts it out perfectly, and that's all I did to the card. Recently, my BFF Camille gave me some happy birthday kind of sentiments and embellishments, and that's what I added to this card. So I added the happy birthday and I added the little present, and the rest of it I had done earlier. I left them blank inside because I'm waiting to see who I'm sending it to, but then I already added my sticker created by Rosemary's You Rock Art. So there's one of them, and again, I had done the card front and the little teddy bear. And then just recently, again, added the little present and the happy birthday. Here's another one. And here's another. I just love that. That is my favorite little teddy bear stamp. And then here's the last one. So those were pretty much completed except for those cute little embellishments. All right. I wanted to make some masculine cards. Maybe not just for Father's Day, but for birthdays, for the men in my life. So what I did with this card is for the card front, I ran it through my embossing folder that looks like wood. Then again, using one of my little teddy bear stamps, I stamped it out. I distressed the edges, rounded out the edges, and then this stamp was with one of my teddy bear sets, and it says, "Love you very much." Very simple. And then on the inside, I've left it blank because I'm not sure if this is going to be a birthday card or a Father's Day card. And again, my sticker on the back. So I made two of these. They came out so cute. All right, sticking with the masculine style. This one is very, very simple. Just on the card front, which is a white card front, the card base is a really dark blue. I just stamped out this lighthouse stamp that I have, and it does the negative image. And then there's a sentiment that goes with it. So that is all I did to this card. And then on the inside, I left it blank. Again, I'm not sure if it's going to be a birthday card or any other occasion card. And then my sticker on the back. So there's that one. I made two of them. Well, no, I was going to say I made two of them like that, but that's not... Oh, yes, I did. So I made two of them like that. This one is the same lighthouse. However, I die cut a frame to frame the image. So I did, I think, two pieces. No, I just die cut the frame. The other I just kind of trimmed up after stamping it. And then on the inside, I stamped that sentiment that goes along with the lighthouse. And then added my sticker. So there's that one. That one I did I think it's a dark blue frame. This one I did a black frame. And then once I stamped it, I took colored pencils and kind of lightly colored the lighthouse and the waves and stuff, and even the light shining through the lighthouse or from the lighthouse. So it's a little different, but the frame is die cut, and it does have that stitched edge. And then on the inside, the same sentiment. All right, more masculine cards. This one was done on a dark brown card base. I die cut one of the circles, and the smaller circle, I just used one of my punches. So I started out by distressing the smaller circle with orange, yellow, and green and blue, like an ocean blue. Then I stamped the ship right there. Then I stamped out the sentiment. And then I added the seashell. Those come from Dollar Tree. I haven't added a sentiment inside, but I did add another sticker of a seashell. And then my sticker on the back. So there's that one. I really love the way these turned out. I did a second one. And because I'm just kind of distressing the smaller circle to look like a sky in the ocean, they didn't come out exactly the same, but pretty similar. And then this is a different, it's a starfish, so a little different from the other. And again, a seashell sticker in the inside, and then my sticker on the back. So these are pretty similar, but not exactly the same. Again, I can use them for Father's Day cards or birthday cards for the guys in my life. So those are those. Then, moving on to house mouse stamps. And again, I'm using some of those embellishments that Camille gave me, the happy birthday and a birthday cake. So I started out with a yellow base. I did some in yellow. I did some in this like teal blue, and I did 2 in green. But the card fronts are all the same. So I stamped out one of my house mouse stamps. This mouse is enjoying his cake. So I stamped out this image of this mouse enjoying his cake, colored all of that in with colored pencil, and then added this cake and the happy birthday which Camille gave me. And then on the inside, I can't remember what I stamped. I think, well, I'll let you read it because I can't remember what I stamped, but there's a sentiment inside. And then I added my sticker on the back. So there is one here. There's 2 in yellow. There is 2 in green. And then 2 in this like teal blue. And those were really fun to put together. I love the house mouse stamps. All right, still sticking with house mouse. I did 1, 2, 3 in this other image because I only had 3 of the little candle embellishments that Camille gifted me. This one is a house mouse stamp, and he's carrying a cake. And then the little mouse, and they do have names, but I don't know the names of these mice yet. But the little mouse trailing behind is also wanting to pick up a candle or something. So I did all of them in this blue card base. Now I got these card bases from the thrift store. I actually got the other ones you saw from the thrift store too. So I stamped my image, colored it with colored pencil, and then I added that embellishment of the candles that Camille gifted me. So cute. And then I think this one says something about candles don't count, and then a happy birthday. And Camille gave me that happy birthday as well too. So I did 3 like that. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. I enjoy coloring these just because they're not that difficult. Then I made a couple of more cards, also house mouse. The card bases are from the thrift store. This house mouse stamp image I can use for any occasion. This mouse is carrying a bunch of flowers. I don't know what kind of flower this is, but a bunch of flowers. So I stamped the image and then I colored it in with colored pencil. Then I got a punch set that I have that has 2 different sizes of a punch, a round punch. And I did the smaller one. I thought I did 2, but it's just the smaller punch, and I stamped out the sentiment that went with the house mouse image that says especially for you. I was going to put the larger circle behind it, but then I realized I don't have enough room, so I left it like that. That can be used for a birthday or any other occasion. Added my sticker on the back, and I did 2 of them like that. Aren't they adorable? Oh my gosh, I'm in love. I am going to show you a couple of more cards. These ones I really enjoy, and I have been doing this technique for quite a while. If you guys want me to actually demonstrate how I do this distress ink technique, write it in the comment section below, and I will do a demonstration of this technique. For this card, it's really simple, but for this card, I started out with these really beautiful metallic card bases, and I just made 2. This is the copper color or rose gold, and this is the gold. So those are the card bases. The card fronts are made with photo paper and distress ink, and the technique is I smush down the ink on my glass mat, and then I just keep layering the photo paper on it. And it's interesting because the photo paper seems to grab onto that distress ink and it gets embedded into the photo paper. It's just a weird thing. I can't explain it. I'm not a scientist. But it's really cool. And then for the embellishment, I just wanted something that would be totally contrast. So I wanted something that would really stand out. So I die cut a butterfly, and I die cut a dragonfly. So I was going to actually see, so far I've done very little die cutting and mostly stamping. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget anything. All right, here is the first one I did. The first one I did was the dragonfly. So here it is. And again, all of the background is done with distress ink, and this is photo paper. And then to kind of finish it off, I have this corner punch. I actually kept it out because it's really cool. I found this at the thrift store, and you open it up like this and you stick your card in there to create that really fancy corner. So that's what I did for the corners. And then I die cut the dragonfly, and then with a glitter gel pen, I just kind of did a little bit of gold on the wings. And then I added a little gem in the center. But that is done with distress ink and photo paper. I left it blank inside because I can use this for any occasion. And I actually haven't even put my sticker on the back yet. This one, same thing. I think I did basically the same colors of distress ink. I try to stick with either 3 or 4. These ones I did pink, purple, yellow, and like a teal color. And they all have specific names, but I don't have them in front of me. Then I die cut a butterfly, and then colored the tips of the wings with glitter gel pen with a teal and a purple. So there's another one of those cards, again done with distress ink and photo paper. Those are so fun to create. So again, if you want me to show you this specific technique with distress ink and photo paper, just write it in the comment section below. All right, thanks for hanging out with me for just a bit. A big thanks to Susan, Thelma, and Pebbles for all of these fun open collaborations. Please go pay them a visit and give them some love and support. Thanks for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. Till next time, be safe, be happy, be positive, and you guys rock.